This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We are now at the PA head office. This might be the new starting position from Bangkok in the future. We'll see, because we have several chargers here. And yeah, hopefully this will work out in the future. But I'll show you that the PA is the provincial electrical authority, governmental run, and it's like the grid, I think. It's the utility company in Thailand. So they have the head office here in Bangkok, fairly big buildings all over the place, and they also have some chargers. We have one charger here, ABRP, and also one over here, and this is kind of cute. These are 25 kilowatt DC chargers, and you can see that. Wait, where's the info? Where's that thing? Okay, but it's made in Thailand. Yeah. So it has relatively low investment cost to set up these, and you don't need that much grid connection. But it's only 25 kilowatts after charging losses. So yeah, it would be great to have it on shopping malls, for example, or places you spend some time, like a restaurant. But okay, anyway, it's all about the Leaf today. So we're gonna try now. This is the 40 kilowatt hour Leaf, and it's already replicating before we do the Bangkok challenge. And interesting is that the Leaf in Thailand here cost almost 1 million baht, which is quite a lot. And I was surprised to see that the Leaf here in Thailand is quite stripped down. So first thing you'll notice when you sit in the car is that, like, wait a minute, this is not the regular screen you're used to in the Leaf. No, it's just a very basic screen. Okay, you have some kind of 360 camera, all right, that's fine. But there's no navigation here. There's a setting here. Wait, is this a CD player? This is a freaking CD player. Who uses CD in 2023? So you have some, yeah, it's really basic here. And then you notice here, there's no camera there. And you notice here, there's no blue button. So this car does not have Pro Pilot. It's a very stripped down Leaf, and it costs around the same as the Chinese car like Atto 3 or ZS EV, but it's a lot shittier than those cars. Not only that, but MG, wait, do we have an MG? Yeah. But the battery here is also tiny. This is a 40 kilowatt hour Leaf. They don't offer the 62 kilowatt hour Leaf in Thailand. So this is actually a really bad deal already before we start the challenge. And I will show you now. Welcome back to Leaf Spy. I haven't seen Leaf Spy in a long time. Here we have the battery temperature. The car is already rapid gating before we start. We are receiving 3.2 kilowatt right now. Actually, it should be more if I turn off HVAC. Let me show you here. Okay, I'm going to show you here. Look at this one. I'm going to turn off HVAC. It was supposed to take 4 kilowatt. But actually, yeah. But because the BMS dictates that you can only take 4 kilowatt because of the state of the battery right now. But then if I use HVAC, then the HVAC steals some of that power. So we're charging dog slow right now. Okay, anyway, I'm going to reset everything. And then we will do the Bangkok challenge. This is going to be a long ass challenge. We're now on the superhighway heading north, and outside we have 36 degrees Celsius, but I'm quite surprised with the low consumption. Look at this, 114 watt hour per kilometer. That is simply amazing. Yeah, this is the Leaf after all, but the temperature is now 39 degrees. Holy macaroni. Man, oh shit, it's on the wrong side. Oh, okay, whatever. All right, let's try to enjoy the ride, right? Oh shit! And also, oh no, what the heck? And I cannot drive too fast, because if I drive too fast, then I put more heat in the battery, and I also consume more energy, which means that I have to charge more. And then when I have to charge more, I put more heat into the battery. So by driving slower, you will then put less heat into the battery. But if you drive too slow, then you arrive too slow. So I think the optimal speed is roughly, I don't know, somewhere between 80 and 100 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so far so good, I guess. And one other thing I just noticed is that we don't have adaptive cruise control here. We just have dumb cruise control. What the heck, man? This is the most stripped down Leaf I ever seen. Alright, we're getting close to the charger in Nakhon Sawan. And then I decided to go a little bit faster because, you see, I realized that I need to get the state of charge kind of low-ish. So, but that results in slightly higher battery temperature. So, okay, let me just focus on where we're going now. And then we'll start charging soon. All right, we're now charging, getting 24 kilowatt. Hallelujah. I was afraid we would get only 18 kilowatts. So 24, I guess, is better than nothing. 49 degrees Celsius in the battery. Oh shit. And then outside temperature is 33 degrees. It's not as hot as Bangkok. And here you see that, wow, look at it. This is simply amazing. We drove 200 kilometers to get here. Average speed wasn't that great because of some Bangkok stau, but 138 watt-hour per kilometer only. Okay, let me see. So I know that it's going to take at least 1 hour, maybe more. So yeah, I guess we'll explore the area around here. So yes, we have to stick to the Bangkok stations today because they have Chadamo. The other ones, they might not have Chadamo. So yes, this is a nice location. What is that? Some kind of store, convenience store? Not sure. There's toilet over there. We have gas station here, pumps. There's more stuff here, but there's supposedly a place where you can get some food. So let's check it out. Oh yeah, what do we got here? Oh, food. Oh, let's go. Okay, they have some drinks, they have food, they have oishi. Is this noodle? Wow, I got a lot of time to spend here. Okay, let me check out the menu and then order something. Oh, is this kamu? This is pig leg, pork leg, I mean. Right, the food is here. I went for extra large kamu, so it's pork leg, and then we have some soup because they have also noodles, and then ABC always bring king, and then yeah, green tea. All right, let's try this. And then, oh yeah, I forgot. And then the Leaf is now at 39%, taking 24 kilowatts. Wow, this is a nice app from PEA. I can see how slow it's charging. Okay, let's try the soup. Good soup. And then what about kamu, pork? Wow, tasty, tasty. All right. And then the green tea. This is good stuff. I have plenty of time to kill. I think I have at least 1 more hour here. Right, we have been charging for 1 hour now, and we are taking 16 kilowatt. Oh, okay, I'm gonna show you the stats here. So I can show you here. That's kind of better, yeah. So the battery is now at 55 degrees Celsius, it's boiling hot. It's about to blow up, and we are taking 15.6 kilowatt into the battery. Yeah, so I calculated that I need roughly 30 kilowatt hour to reach the next charger. Well, I can charge more often, but nah. So I'm gonna go to Tak. Yeah, so it's charging kind of slow, but let's stay here a little bit more, and then we go for it. But wow, 1 hour. Well, okay, actually, it's not that bad. I was expecting 2 hour charging stop, but okay, little bit over 1 hour. I'll take it. So far, so good, right? Okay, look, 55 degrees Celsius in the battery pack, and we actually have power limit. You can see on the arc there, when I floor it, oh, I have limited power. Shit, we have rapid gate. No, this is power gate, just like BMW. are getting close to Kampang Phet. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. You guys don't know what it is anyway, where it is. But what matters is that we have been driving for 1 hour now since the last charging stop. I think we stopped at 82%, whatever. But okay, after 1 hour of driving, and it was 30 degrees earlier, now it's 26 degrees, which is actually a lot better. We are still at 54 degrees Celsius. The temperature has almost not dropped. It was at 55.5 or something when we left. And now, so it dropped 1.5. Now 1 degree Celsius only. Holy macaroni! Yeah, wow, this is quite interesting how the Leaf can handle this. Okay, but whatever, we'll be saved by the bell because the sun has set, and also we are going further north and the temperature is dropping, and that will actually save us from disaster. We are now getting close to dark, and we have low battery warning now, 9% battery left. Yeah, and it blinks 28 kilometers of range left, and I can see on the navigation we are 24 kilometers away. I have navigation here on Google because this one has no navigation, and then I use Leaf Spy over here. So yeah, the temperature has dropped a little bit. I had to slow down. So yeah, we have cooled down the battery a little bit. So hopefully we can get like 20 kilowatt. I'm not sure if we can get 25 kilowatt like before, but 20 kilowatt, I'll take it. So I have to drive kind of slow. So 90 kilometers on the speedo here is actually only 85 kilometers on GPS. So yeah, this is the trick. If something like this happens and you try to recover, then the best you can do is drive slower. Yeah, maybe I drove too fast earlier today. Well, it's too late to regret now. Okay, so now everyone and the mother is hammering me. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, I almost forgot how the Leaf was behaving because, you see, now we have 3% left. And dash kilometers. We don't know how many kilometers we have, but I know that here, Leaf Spy reports that we have 4.5 kilowatt hour. Well, at least we should have around 4 kilowatt hour left, which means that is good for almost 30 more kilometers. Because the Leaf, since the 40 kilowatt hour Leaf, started hiding around 10% below 0%. So you will see that we have 3% here, but then Leaf Spy reports it as 12% state of charge. Yeah, that's just how it works with these cars, these Asian cars, these Japanese cars. All right, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that we made it here to the charger with what was 0%. Oh yeah. The bad news is that we are receiving 15 kilowatt. Holy macaroni, we are receiving 15 kilowatt. How long is it supposed to take to charge this thing? Huh? Well, at least we are not heating up the battery. Well, actually, we might be. 15 kilowatt. I even turn off the HVAC, because if I turn on HVAC, it's going to be even slower. Oh man, it's time for me to do. Is that good? Is that good thumbnail? This is better. And the problem is that I'm not hungry yet because I had a big ass meal. Maybe I'll just go to a cafe. If a cafe is open, we need to check out the area. We have a little bit of time here. Okay, first I tried that one initially, but then some people said, oh, you should try the other one. And I moved over to this one, but no difference as expected, but at least the Thai people didn't know. But yeah, so that means that we have charged for roughly 45 minutes total. And we're still at only 34%. Holy macaroni, it's going slow. The 25 kilowatt we got earlier was actually fairly good in comparison. But okay, so here I can show you that over here now, this Bangkok station, what is the time now? It's getting kind of late-ish, but it's actually not that late. You see, it's only 9 in the evening, but these locations, okay, the gas stations are open, but there is a cafe that is closed, and well, that's pretty much it over here. And then here, let me see, there's this one is open. Ooh, I kind of almost feel like having some food. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I had some food over here. I would almost call it street food, but it's actually not street food. But you can get delicious Thai meals here for almost nothing, like €1 meal over here. But the problem is that I'm not hungry yet. And then over here there's also some cafe. Yeah, this is the main road, by the way. But I'm not hungry. I had a big ass meal at the previous stop. So yeah, the plan now is that we will just, when stuff like this occurs, we can try to recover it. I can show you inside the car how we're gonna try to recover this. You see, now we have roughly like 100 kilometers. I can see it here also. We have roughly 100 kilometers range. We're going to drive about 95 kilometers to the next charger. And then what we can do now is that it's getting late and the temperature is dropping. And that means that we should have the opportunity to, if we're going to drive a little bit slow, like 85-ish, roughly 85 kilometers per hour, we'll try to lower the temperature, because this one, I believe this one, the max temperature is what dictates the max speed. Yeah, and then when it cold gets, then the min temperature dictates the maximum speed. So yeah, we couldn't do that earlier because it was too hot, simply. But now we can try to recover this, and if I can get more than 15 kilowatt, then that would be heaven. Because right now we are kind of stuck here, but we can stay here for maybe one and a half more hour, but I feel like we are kind of wasting the time, and we can try to recover this. So let's just go for it and see if we can make this better. I mean, worst case is we'll still get 15 kilowatt at the next charger, and then yeah, so we'll just take it from there. Alright, great news. We are now cruising at around 65 kilometers per hour only. We're driving dog slow, but I think this is a good deal because now the temperature on the battery is finally dropping. And there's another dilemma here. There's another problem here, which is that, okay, the clock here, by the way, you cannot switch it to 24 hour, it's AM, PM, whatever. But we are going to a Patata station, the one with the booking system, and it's freaking complicated. It works by the hour. So I have booked the 11 o'clock slot, which is in 1.5 hours roughly. But if I arrive too early, then I can only charge for a little bit, and then I have to stop. It will automatically stop charging, and then I have to restart. And if you guys know Leaf, once you restart, it will recheck the battery temperature, and then if the battery temperature is too high, then we are charging slower. So that means that the whole cool down thing we work hard for here will just be wasted. So what I need to do is drive slow enough to arrive there so that I can get my slot plus whatever, so I can charge for about 65-70 minutes non-stop. Yeah, so actually we have lots of benefits here. We are driving slow because we want to arrive slow for the 11 o'clock slot, and we are now finally reducing the temperature in the battery. So let's see if this works. It should work. And also another bonus is that it's now getting colder. It's 19 degrees Celsius, which means that the delta between outside temperature and battery is more than 30 degrees Celsius. And now we are finally passively cooling down the battery. We are getting close to turn, only 5 kilometers left. We have low battery, and I've been driving even slower now because the problem is that I will come too early. Yeah, that's what she said. So coming too early is not always that great. But we managed to push the battery temperature down to 51.3 degrees. So, can I just see can I see 20 kilowatt, please? That would be way better than 15 kilowatt I got earlier. But the problem is that I don't know if I can get a continuous session now. I don't want to charge just 20 minutes or 15 minutes and then have to restart. That would just screw up everything. So that's why we are actually driving slow now, because I want to arrive late enough or something like that. Yeah. Yes, we are charging. Oh, we're getting 20.7 kilowatt. Oh, we are back in the game. Oh yeah, this is way better than 15. Oh man, everything we worked for on this leg paid off. Now we just need to charge. We have this charger here for almost an hour, about 55 minutes. Now 50, oh, yes, yeah. Okay. Now we need to stay here a while. All right. Okay, this is probably going to be my favorite spot because here we have noodle shop, but they don't only have noodle, they also have mudang, because they use many of the same ingredients in mudang, mukab, noodles. So I went for this one again, mudang mukab. They have the red pork sauce with crispy pork, and I ordered pisset, which is extra because I'm hungry, and this one cost 70 baht, which is 2 euros. For 2 euros, you get a delicious meal with soup. This is the same soup they use for noodle. And then, yes, I bring this. I have a little bit of ginger left, so I'll just spend the rest of the ginger here. And then live stream people are watching. And you know, the best part with this shop is that they close 4 at night. Huh? Do you find that shit in Norway? No, you don't. Do you find that shit in Sweden? No, you don't. Well, we're back in the car, and here, by the way, is the previous leg. You see, we drove dog slow, and then the car was actually consuming relatively low consumption, but I felt like it was a big difference. When it was over 30 degrees Celsius in the daytime, the car consumed remarkably low energy, but now when it's 18 degrees, then we have more similar conditions as Norway. I guess the air is more dense when it's cold. So, right, but I expect to spend around 150 watt-hour per kilometer, and we have to drive 170 something kilometers more. So, but okay, whatever, it's not too relevant, but I figured out that I need 25 kilowatt-hour. And the problem is that we're running out of time, because you see it's 23 for the charger will stop at 55 in 14 minutes. And the problem is that once the charger stops, you can just restart. Well, if I restart, I will not get 20 kilowatt anymore, because then when I handshake, the car will check that, oh, the highest temperature is 54 degrees Celsius. You can now receive 15 kilowatt. So we just have to pray that we get as much juice as possible, and then I guess we just have to go for it. Okay, the charging is about to stop in 2 minutes. 1 minute. We don't have enough juice. We need to top up a little. We need to restart, but it starts throttling now, 16 kilowatt. But when we reconnect, it will probably be around 14 kilowatt. But we really need that extra juice. Okay, let's see then. Wait, we restarted. Wait, how much? 11.7 kilowatt. Oh. Okay, you better go. This is so slow that it's actually better to drive a little bit slower and save energy. We are now with the bumpy parts around Lampang, and yes, as usual, I will also review the suspension, the stuff that I normally don't encounter in Norway, because we have fairly smooth road over here, but here it's quite bumpy, especially on the left lane. So I gotta say, the Leaf does a pretty good job of soaking up all the bumps. I almost feel like Leaf has a better ride than the Volvo XC40, or I'd say maybe on par with it, yes. So, and also very impressive throughout the day now, and also throughout the night. The Leaf doesn't consume that much energy in Thailand. You see, we are hovering at 142 watt-hour per kilometer, and I'm cruising at 95 here on the speedo, which is actually only 89 kilometers per hour GPS speed. So this is very close to 90 test. Yeah. So my budget is 150 watt-hour per kilometer, but I have to consider that we are at lower elevation here versus Chiang Mai. So yeah, and we have to cross a mountain also. So, but I will increase the speed once I get closer to Chiang Mai at least. And the battery temperature is now also dropping. So everything is looking good because we still have to go to Chiangdao tonight. I could sleep over here, but I just want to go back to Chiangdao tonight. So yeah, it ain't over yet. All right, this is it. We are now almost in Chiang Mai, but the end point will be slightly south of Chiang Mai because we also started south in Bangkok. So yes, as usual, we go deep in Thailand. We have 0% left, but Leaf Spy can tell me that I have 8% left and then 2.9 kilowatt hours. I'm fairly safe that we can make it to the charger. So it's going to be there soon, anytime now, Apatata charger, and then we just have to U-turn and get over there. And then the time so far is 11 hours and 45 minutes. Oh. We are here, charging now. Really slow, but that's not the point. We are charging. And if you look at the footage, right when I arrived, it was 7 minutes past 2 at night. And then we started at 14:15. So that means we spent 11 hours and 50 minutes. Holy macaroni, that is slow. But at least the consumption wasn't too bad, but that was simply because we were we were driving so slow most of the time. So yeah, so the reason why this car made it here so late was because we charged for over 3 hours. That's one thing, but we also drove slow. Yeah, the combination of that whatever. So okay, so anyway, yeah, now I have a time slot here around 40 minutes of charging before I will be disconnected and I can reconnect, I guess. And then as usual, you see the gas pumps here. This is a nice place. Oof, I don't know why, but I'm actually kind of hungry again. So I guess I'll go to 7-Eleven and get some snack. Oh yeah, by the way, the battery is nice and toasty because we arrived here with we deep discharge to around 3 or 4% here, the real state of charge. And yeah, but whatever, we just wanted to finish this as fast as possible. So, but now we have to deal with the consequences because the battery is 54 degrees Celsius and we are charging at 15 kilowatt. Oh, but I kind of need a little break here anyway. So, all right. This is interesting. If I do this, auto, set it at 28 degrees Celsius, you see that heater is on here apparently. There is a heat button, so, but it's on. But when you look at the Leaf Spy, you see this one. I'll zoom in here. We have this pink bar here, which is the heater, but it's actually not working. The PTC heater is not working. And I guess there is no. Well, do we have heat pump at least? If I say AC, like this, then we see what happens then. Will the AC kick in and then? Nope, apparently not. Wait, maybe it needs to build up some pressure. No, it's not pulling anything. Which means that this Leaf cannot heat the car. Unlike most other cars in Thailand, they can heat up. Because the reason why I want to see if I can get some heat, because it's 16 degrees Celsius outside. And it's going to be even colder in Chiangdao tonight. Oh! So I guess I'll just wait. Okay, seems like it doesn't work. So yeah, I checked Leaf Fly. So what we can do then is just to not go crazy on this one. Wait. Yeah, okay. So we will just off, and then we can use the seat heater instead. Oh shit, we need to charge for 25 more minutes just to get back to Chiangdao. No, and then we need to reconnect and charge a little bit more just to get back to Chiangdao. So I think it's time now to take a power nap. I have this one. Yeah. First I thought about going to 7-Eleven, but I'm getting fat. I've been eating too much. So we're just gonna nap. Let's see. Fold this one. Right, good night. Ooh, this is not too bad. Oh man, we stay here a little bit too long. I actually finished one cycle, then I woke up and I re-plugged in, and then I slept through another cycle. So it's freaking 4 at night now. It's still at the same place. But we charge a little bit, okay, and what the heck, the battery is 55.7 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's go back home now, switching down. Look, we have the power limit again. Okay, how much power limit? We can look here, okay, let me see, floor it. Oh, we have 50 kilowatt power limit. That's it, 50 kilowatt power limit. Oh, shit. Well, but there's no turtle, but there's still some massive power limit. Oh, shit. The battery is 56 degrees Celsius now. And we get this warning. Warning, EV system, hot, power reduced, drive slowly. In this channel, we test the cars to the max. Wait a minute, I have some pink stuff over here. The PTC heater is running. Well, it's kind of shaky, but it's pulling 500 watt. Well, I don't know. I can't see how much. It's shaking so much that I can't see the numbers, but it's roughly 500 watts PTC heater and a little bit of AC. And I'm now running HVAC. It seems like it refused to run heating while charging for some reason. But that's weird because I've been running heater on the Leaf while charging in winter many times. Could seem like this car is programmed slightly different. Well, okay, at least that's good. Yeah, we still have turtle mode now, so I'm just have to. Yeah, but you know, it would be very nice if I could use some of the heat in the battery. See, I have 55.4 degrees Celsius in the battery. If I could just use some of that heat to heat up the cabin, wouldn't that be great? No, this car can simply not do it because it doesn't have octovalve like Tesla. So it needs to just passively dump the heat somewhere via the passive cooling system and then burn some PTC heating to heat up the car. That's actually how the older Model S and Model 3s and so on, Model X were designed before octovalve came around 2019. We are finally back in Chengdu. Oh, okay. So here we're gonna see this 52.9 degrees Celsius, and yeah, wow, the heater is pulling 1 kilowatt. Wow, and then AC is pulling 250. Well, yeah, but it keeps the window clear. So yeah, it needs to run the AC to take out the moisture and then also keep the heat in here. So at least that part is good. We don't have any problem with moisture as long as we just put it in out. Wait, it's actually not in auto even. Now it's in auto. Yeah, but whatever. So, all right, look here. From Chiang Mai to here, now we have more normal conditions where it's not that warm outside. We have to run the heater and then we get consumption numbers similar to what we usually get in Norway. But then here you see, this is from Bangkok all the way here. It was low because high temperature and because we were driving dog slow, yeah. But okay, so anyway, the video is not done because now it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to take a little screenshot here, and then I want to see when we park it here, how cold will the battery be tomorrow morning? Yeah, let's find out. Right, it's now 2:30 in the afternoon, which means that it's been around 9 hours since we parked the car here. So let's see now. The temperature looks like this. So compared to yesterday, it seems like we have lost around 13 degrees Celsius in the max. That's what matters right now, the max temperature. Wow, this car almost does not reduce heat here. So yeah, it was cold last morning, but now supposedly it's 30. Now I think it's misreported. It should be something like 25 degrees, 25 to 28 degrees in the shade here. But I'll show you also something else interesting. Let me see if I switch a little bit tab here. We have lots of gauges and stuff here. This one, try to understand what it means. Look at the hours and stuff here. It seems like it counts several hours, but then it stopped at one point. So this is, wait, no, shit. Man, okay, I will not touch it. Okay, this is the 3 different sensors, sensor 1, 2 and 4. Sensor 3 doesn't report anything, I guess. And then the blue one here is the outside temperature. And okay, it was high and then it started dropping. Wait, huh? This must have been yesterday during the trip, right? So it kept going a little bit. It slowly dropped and then it went up. And then was this during the charging session and some stuff? I'm not sure. But temperature kept dropping until below 20 degrees even, and then went up. So I'm trying to, this point here is probably when I park the car. Then you have a steeper temperature drop, because then we are not doing anything, just idling, or I mean just parked actually. But then it seems like the now position is not recorded there. I tried to rotate the screen horizontally, it didn't show anything, but at least you can see that this is probably where I parked the car. And then the temperature started dropping, but it's only until 53 degrees, or how is this again? I'm not sure, but yeah, it seems like when you park, what I think the essence is, this one here, it's like when you park the car, even after 9 hours, you almost don't lose any heat here. So yeah, once you rapid gate in Thailand, then you're out of luck. Yeah, by the way, this car is not from Nissan. I borrowed it from EV.me. You see here, EV.me. Yes. So thumbs up to EV.me for lending me this car. Well, anyway, this was an interesting trip, I have to say. I always wanted to do this trip for a long time. But okay, so we spent almost 12 hours getting to Chiang Mai yesterday. So in just 3 days, I will return this car ready. And well, meanwhile, I will actually also go to Up Doi and Khang. We'll see how that goes. But okay, so on the way back, I will also try to do another Bangkok challenge rematch. And then we have a slight advantage because we will start from Chiang Mai and then we go down to Bangkok. We have downhill. And I will see if I can beat the old record. It will just be another entry, I think, in the Bangkok challenge because it's slightly different conditions. But we will see if we drive slow, like an old man. Will we then be able to reach our destination faster than versus yesterday where it was kind of bad in the beginning? We will see, I guess. So I think that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.